Oh, hello everyone. So today we're just going to be really going through a simple presentation on how to import your standard operating procedures, your learning material that you already have. You might have it organized on some NAS drive or a SharePoint server, and you may be sharing these different bits and pieces day to day with your team members. As we know, the purpose of having a custom branded Canalis IO portal is to take all of that and to organize it into one simple place. So 24/7, your team members have complete access to the training material that you control, that's controlled by you, that's organized by you, that's imported by you, and that you can monitor and direct to your team members to remain compliant wherever they are. They could be working at home, they could be working in an office, they could be in between the two, especially in this blended working environment today. So in this very short presentation, I'm just going to show you, I've prepared a few bits and pieces in the background. I've got a YouTube video, I've got some website content. We're going to choose a Stripe API importing task as sort of an example on how to show you on how to import this as a module for your team to access. Now, the important thing to keep in mind is if you're in an implementations year plan option, we'll actually do all this for you. We'll just import all the learning content on your behalf. We'll work with your head of process, HR, and just save that extra step for you. But just zooming back into this example today, let's import an SOP. So I'll just go back to integrate with the invoicing API. I'll add that as a procedure name. We also need a screenshot, so I'll just add that in to that as well. Just a side note, that actually appears on the module image as well, so it kind of brands that module for you, as well as appearing as an easy to access screenshot for your team members to browse when they open the learning page. I'll add a bit of a description here as well. This is the description that they see when they first open the learning module. It's just easy context. This is why the task is here. This is the purpose of the task. If you get this task assigned to you, this is the general purpose, and this is before going into any of the steps that I'll show in a second. So then we want to, we might want to add a link to a public PDF document. That might be a possibility. Now, we also have related task categories, so we can also categorize this into different procedure tasks. This relates to another functionality of the system we'll go through in another demo in another video. Also, as you're making your procedures, you can also browse the software choices that you've already set for your team to maybe help you as you write the steps themselves, just to help you along the way. So let's choose an example here. So payment API Stripe. Let's search that on the internet here. Let's see what we have. Yeah, so we can take a PDF, an already shared PDF resource, take this. It could have lots and lots of content. And again, these are examples of content that you're already sharing on a day-to-day basis. What we're doing effectively is consolidating it into one easy place to find. So let's have a look at this website here. So we've got set up Stripe. That could be the first step. Why don't we import that as step one, which we can do here. So let's copy and paste that there. Let's see what we can do next. Okay, so for step two, create the product. We can again, we're using material that we've already shared, that we're already used to sharing. This is just a much better way of consolidating what our team members are already receiving, but in a kind of unorganized way, in a way that they're not really relied upon necessarily to be consuming this 100%. This is just making sure everything's as accessible as it can be. So let's go back to step one here, make a few edits. Okay. Brilliant. Fantastic. Okay, let's open that here. Okay, so this is how it appears. So this is in general terms how it would appear to your users. You can see the YouTube video that I've just imported. Just simple. Again, we're looking for the least level of friction possible for our team members who are accessing this content. We want to guarantee that they've completed it to track compliance, etc. So this is a general overview of how it will appear. You know, you've got your steps that you've added in general as well. So, and again, this is quite customizable. And if you've had an implementation service added to your plan, we may be able to do some more here as well. So hopefully this gives you a bit of an easy example, a bit of a visualization of how your custom training content will appear. And it should be relatively easy to do. Again, if you're in an implementations plan, we just do all this for you. You know, we save all this time on your behalf. We do recognize that even if you've got a Canalis IO account set up, getting all your modules imported does take a bit of time. I'm just showing you here that in the training plans, all of this is linked as well. So
what if you could customize your training, add your team members to an engaging branded portal, and then set it to automatic, saving you hours of training time, reducing your risk of non-compliance to ISO, GDPR, and other standards, enabling you to onboard new team members at a touch of a button, and creating an engaging experience around your training material. With Canalis IO, now you can. Start for free and open an account today.